The title of today is about Chinese companies going global. I don't think there's a lot of research about this topic, since people just focus more on how China attracted foreign investment. So now let's focus on the top. On this today. Yes. Okay, now let's do some. Now let's review something from the historical perspective. The timeline. China started economic reforms in 1978. At that time, and the open door. So since then, open door policy has become national policy, and the goal of that time is just attract foreign direct investment and start trading with the outside world. For that purpose, special economic zones are established in Guangdong and Fujian. Both provinces are close to Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. And and the government just give a lot of favorable conditions to attract foreign direct investment. And these investments basically just contributed to the export-oriented manufacturing sectors. So export-oriented is the goal at that time. And also for the private companies of foreign as well as Chinese companies. The government just gave a lot of favorable conditions to those companies that export their goods to the outside world. For example, so tax returns, so those things. So exportation is the key words for the Chinese company at the Chinese economy at that time. Now here, and up to the mid-90s, China actually was a buyer's market. That's to say, there's shorter supply than demand. So for example, I think, perhaps you know that already. Around the 90s, people still need resale coupons to buy some life necessities, including cooking oil and flowers even. But up to 1996, due to the perhaps Deng Xiaoping's policy, Deng Xiaoping's Southern Tour, then China becomes buyer's market instead of seller's market. So that's to say, resale coupon periods came to the end, and supply succeeded demand. So now here, during that time, I think between the second half of the 90s, in China, I think the basic macro environment for the commercial and business environment become relatively stable. So a large number of international giants came to China, including IKEA and Walmart, Starbucks. All these international giants came during that time. Foreign companies who have already operated in China and had to change their operational strategies in order to the change of the Chinese market. And also, now this is also true to the Chinese local companies, private, state-owned, and foreign companies. They have to because at that time they had to compete with foreign rivals in the domestic market. And now also during this time, a number of medium and large companies established a production base in the emerging markets in the Asia, in these markets, not in the well-developed markets. But now something came in 1999, Haier set up factory in America. So people just regard it as a signal that Chinese companies really become international players on the domestic market. So in the year 2000, the government just add a certain element to the original open door policy. That is not only invite foreign investment in, but also encourage Chinese companies to go out. And now, so the favorable conditions are given to the best companies that can go and invest in your foreign market. I'm sorry. And the government hopes that a certain number of Chinese companies can become China's multinational companies. And so now this policy was officially written in the 5-year plan between 2001 and 2005. And then the goal actually is just advance technology, acquire global brands, learn how to manage, how to do the management and human resources. Actually, the ultimate goal is just to sustain the development of the economic development of China. That's just for in the long term. Okay, this is another significant year. 2001, China became WTO, the World Trade Organization member. Now, under this membership, China has to comply by at least these two terms. One is called most favored nation. Now, it means that if China gives some favorable conditions to other country, to just one country, all the members in the WTO can have that favorable conditions. So this is most favored nation. So all the WTO members should be the favorite partnership of China. So China is actually was it's number 143. Yeah. So that's to say, they have to give the most favored nation treatment to more than half of the country in the world. Another one is national treatment. National treatment means if foreign products came to China, they should be regarded as domestic products. Yes, so they should be considered as something of their own. So with this, and China has to reduce substantially import tariff and non-tariff barriers. Actually, before, the government just used this to protect their own companies, to protect against a large number of exportation. But here, after this, China has to lift that barriers gradually from time to time within 5 years. So here, there's a case here. Now, before, and U.S. agricultural products actually, it's almost 9 in China. But after this, now he has about $14 billion dollars equivalent agricultural goods from the United States, imported to China. So in that kind of situation, how Chinese companies should do? Now, so they lost government protections. They're anxious about, now there's a good quotation, foreign wolves come to China. So the wolves, so the CEO of Haier, Zhang Ruimin, just called for that the Chinese companies have to dance with the wolves. If you don't dance, you'll be eaten, you'll be killed. So that is, I think a lot of discussion was going on around this year, 2001. Now here, I just show you a few slides I developed for my course when I was at Penn. Now here, during that time, the Chinese investment environment actually is for foreign companies. Now China has a huge population, which means it's a huge consumption market. Also during that time, I think the global, the micro environment is relatively stable, and China also has well-established manufacturing basis due to the Mao Zedong's theory, so heavy industry. So a lot of very well-developed heavy industry base, and also China has large labor force. So also labor costs, we know, it's just 1/10 of American counterpart. Okay, now let's come to the comparative advantages of those foreign companies in China. Now here, they have well-known brand names compared to Chinese companies. They have large capital, they have good technology and international market share, and they have good management skills and market skills. And they came to China and enjoyed favorable comparative advantage now that Chinese company used to enjoy. That is cheap labor cost and huge domestic market. Okay, so because of this, China, China has become manufacturing, base. So a lot of labor-intensive products just made in China. Now here, and that is a photo I shot in Best Buy here. So it's a GE, American brand, but made in China. I think you can see a lot of goods here in the in the department store. And this is Shenzhen port. A lot of things that's just ready to go out to foreign markets. Now, how about Chinese companies? Now, let's still look at the comparative advantages. Now, before they have cheap labor force, cheap labor. Now, the foreign companies can do that also. But I don't think they have a internationally known brand. So they don't have capital now. But I mean, back to that time. Now things is different, and they don't have good advantage. They don't know how to do market, especially on the international basis. The management, human resources, all these far behind foreign companies. Also, so as I said just now, business environment is not sheltered anymore by the government. And actually domestic market, just now as I said, China has become buyer's market. So the market, domestic market has become saturated already. Yes, so it's difficult for Chinese companies to do things. In the whole domestic market, they have to compete not only with the Chinese companies but also with international rivals. And also at that time, during that time, a lot of international dumping lawsuits against the Chinese companies. That's I think it's still now Chinese companies just export a lot of things at the prices lower than. Now, this is a lawsuit, lower than perhaps here in the United States, of course. Also, and these companies, if they suffer from the loss in selling their goods, they might refer to dumping and anti-dumping terms in WTO, within WTO. So all these things, just comparative disadvantages Chinese companies have to deal with at that time. So now here, and so the companies have now, so the best, especially the best one, they have to go global to sustain their economic development. Now, this is from company's perspective. Also from the government perspective, the government wished to set up a large number of China multinational companies in order to sustain the development as a whole. Now, before these companies are going out, they have to answer these three questions. Now, number one, should a manufacturing base be built in China or overseas? Now, we'll come to see several cases. Now, second one, should products distribution and sales be outsourced to foreign marketing companies, or they do their own? Yes. Now, then another one is whether they should go with their own brands, the Chinese brands, with global brands. We know Chinese brands is a little known outside China, actually. Now, let's look at three cases, Glance. Now, Glance, I don't know whether you know. Now, I know several of you know about the name of the company. I don't know how about others. Now here, Glance is slogan, its motto is just, we just want to become global manufacturer of human appliances. Now look at, it's just want to do the manufacturer, but home appliances are of all best known brands on the global basis. Now look at this company. Now this company actually was set up in 1978 when China just started economic reform. So it's a kind of private company, it's a family-based company, and it's a township village company. Now here in 1993, it began to make microwaves. Now the CEO of the company just went to Japan and found out it's not difficult to produce something like microwaves. Then they started to produce microwaves. Now here, they have partnership with more than 200 foreign companies, just as OEM manufacturer. I don't know whether you know the term OEM. Just use other brands to produce something on their own. But here, just the year 2000, now about 70% microwaves across international markets were made by this company. Perhaps you don't know, but it's made in China, but with many brands. But 70% of market share belong to this company, and also 40%. 70% just domestic market, 40% international market. But I just read, I just went to their website yesterday, and the company said now about 50% of international market belongs to this company. I mean, just microwaves. So now here, the operational strategies, just maximize economies of scales. I don't know whether you know this term. Economies of scale just means just produce a large number in order to reduce the cost per unit. Yes, so this is economies. Now, just maximize this one and make the price as low as possible, both inside and outside the country. Now, let's look at here. This is just several pictures about this company. Now here. Now, still the Chinese, this is a slogan they just put forward. If you know Chinese, you can try to read Chinese. This is their slogan. Now, it means, actually that is the slogan put forward back in mid-90s. It said if Glance has no power to make their customers rich, they can save their money as much as possible. That is their motto. Now here, back in 1996, the microwave, the average price is about 4,000 Chinese renminbi. But because of the operational strategies, now the price down to 300 renminbi by the year 2001. So that is what this company accomplished just during this time. So we can see this is a very powerful company. Now here, let's look at market share in three big cities in China. So 61 market share Beijing, 46 Shanghai, and 42 in Guangzhou. This is domestic market share. Okay, however, after I think perhaps WTO after this time, now this company has come across a bottleneck. Now look at this one. So domestic market saturated, cost increase. So raw materials, electricity, everything. So the cost increase as well as perhaps labor. Also, so the company in 2004, they had no way but had to raise price by just about 32%, just 1 year increase the price. So the profit margin is it just dropped just about 0.5. Now look at these two. Now this is a price in 1998. Then okay, this two. Okay, forget this one. I don't know. I just do some some changes. Now look at the profit. Now 1990 is just 3% profit margin, but 2004 just 0.5. They can earn as their profit. So for these companies, how to sustain in today's economic situation. And now, so this is now, I just read their website. Now here, this is a family-based company, and under the new leadership, the second generation, of the original leader. So they just want to build up their own brands, but we don't know how they will go from today. Also, before, now this is a private company. This company just said they don't want to go public. They don't want to be listed in the stock market. It's out of control. But now under the new leadership, they just plan to make their company go public, just perhaps collect some capital from the stock markets. Now, that is one case. Now, let's come to another case, Haier. Yeah, Haier just, their motto is just build China's American company. Just want to build American company instead of China's company. Now look at this one. Now it used to be a local collective factory. It's not the first. It's the first tier state-owned. But in 1984, this company renamed itself as Haier Group. Now the main line of their production is just refrigerator. Now here, look at here. In 2007, now that is their the updated information. So about 30 design centers, about 50,000 employees throughout the world, and this is their turnover. But now it's the fourth largest white goods manufacturer. White goods, refrigerator, microwaves, one of the top 100 IT companies. And now here, this is one thing they are very proud. Haier is the most valuable Chinese brand, according to New York Times in 2008. It's just published. Okay, now let's come to the fact that they came to the United States to build a factory. Now here they have plant in Southern California, but now the disadvantages they have deal with is that refrigerators as well as microwaves is just thin profit margin. Yes, profit margin is very thin. It's labor cost, and also U.S. market is saturated, it's competitive, it's a well-developed, it's a mature market. Also, Chinese American consumers, when they buy something like this, they just they value very much about the brand names rather than the price alone. And so Haier is very little known. Also here in this market is a brand sensitive market, especially when you buy something like refrigerators. Yeah. Also now high labor cost is 10 times and 10 times here. Now here but now let's come to see how this company operated here. They just wanted to build an international brand name. They just want to make Haier as international brand rather than just China's brand. Now want to become a American company. Now here, now the CEO of Haier came to Penn. I think 2004. I went to his talk, and he said just spend $300,000 to hire an American manager. It's pretty high. Actually, it's back to 2004. And they also hire American workers. And now what he said is they are doing this in order to sustain the development of the whole company and reduce dumping lawsuit. Now I don't know whether you know a lot about dumping and anti-dumping things. And here in this market, they can acquire new technology much faster than if they are still in China. Now here, now look at some photos. Now this is China American headquarters. It's in Manhattan, New York. They spent this money to buy this back to 1999. Yes, so I think in terms of real estate value, it's appreciated. Now and it spent $40 million to build a Haier factory in Southern California. Now here, look at the info update reported from their website. Now Haier had entered into 10 retailer chains in America, including Sears, Walmart, Home Depot, Costco, Target, Best Buy, those things. But I don't know. Perhaps we can do a survey whether you know about this name, you know the name, you know the Haier as a brand. How many people know this? Haier. Okay, So okay, Yu Laoshi, of course, know. Those people who raise their hand, they just in my Chinese class, they learn about this in my class. But for other people, if you didn't come to my class, I mean Chinese class, you don't know about this name. So we can see how successful this company has operated here. Now its name is still quite little known. Okay, now here. According to the higher CEO's explanation, now they operated in America. Their priority is to name rather than profits. But here, name is not known. Profits, of course, is not very good. And now this is my conclusion about this company. High cost. High cost not only in terms of money, but in terms of time. It's 10 years already. But this company is still quite not known in this market. So high cost, high risk, and long path. We don't know how long, how far they will go to achieve their goals. Now here, this is the pictures I shot, I think, a couple of years ago in Best Buy, in New Jersey Best Buy. I just went there, try to find whether they carry higher products. But I went to I looked it up, and there is higher there. Along with other international known brands, Sony, Whirlpool, it's there. But when I went to the shelves and tried to find a higher product, sorry, I only found this one, not on the shelf, but in the corner of the Best Buy. So, but if you go to their website, if your Best Buy website, Walmart website, you can see their products sold on the internet. So here, this is the conclusion I made. Still, recognize this brand was very little known. Yes, and also they manufacture basically low-end products, but not here. Not here. But when at Penn, at other college dorms, a lot of people buy higher refrigerator, small and cheap. Yes, but just for dorms use, not for homes. Now here, Haier try to change its operational strategies rather than just manufacturing here. Now, 2005, Haier tried to acquire U.S.-based Maytag Corporation, and however, Whirlpool won the bid. Paying this one. Now this is the bidding price. These three companies, Whirlpool, Haier, Ripple Woods, and according to a professor from. Sorry about Penn. So I know them so well. So according to Professor Profan from Penn, one obstacle for Haier's failure is that they reluctant to disclose the operational things, accounts, those things, and so people here don't know whether this company belongs to the Chinese government or belongs to who. Yes, so the ownership is not clear. So that is the problem for Chinese companies going abroad, especially when they want to mergers acquisition deals. Okay. Now, this is the stock performance. I just found out, I think 2 days ago. Now, Haier went to public in 2006 in Hong Kong, but also in addition to China, Shanghai. Now here, look at the performance. The stock performance, I don't think it's good, but consider the entire market situation, we don't know. But still, not very good. I think that each share is less than $1 Hong Kong dollars. Yes. So. Okay, now here, I also went to Hire America website. Now let's read how the website describes this company. It's just abbreviate something. Hire America. Now you try to find out whether you can find something that is China's company, but you just found, oh, this is an American company. Let's look at it. Hire America, founded in 1999 by CEOs. It's an American name, it's not Chinese name. So Michael Jamal, headquarters in the Hire America building, so New York. Yes, so also, now, okay, here, look at here. Look at here. Now here, South Carolina produces American-made instead of China-made. Yeah, American-made refrigeration products for U.S. consumers. So this is what this company wants to do. It's an American company, international brands, but whether it's successful or not, we don't know. So it helps that Hire will become a household name in America. So long way to go. Now let's come to Lenovo. I don't know whether perhaps you know this name. This is yeah, of course you know. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, actually, Lenovo. Now, before it means the name of the company is Legend. It changed its name to Lenovo. I think in 2002, and before 2004, this name is little known outside China. But it's a good name. It's the best known name in the domestic market. But this name became headline name around the world in 2004. Why? It's just quite IBM PC unit. Yeah, with this kind of money. Yes, it's such large sum of money. So it's the largest mergers acquisitions that Chinese companies have never made before this one. Actually, around this time, a lot of Chinese companies just did mergers acquisitions, but not as significant as this one. Also, IBM is such a best known, it's such a large, it's a name, yes. Also, now you can see these companies just do some mergers acquisition, but not in America, but in other countries, but just in perhaps less known markets. But this one is in America and acquire IBM. Actually, IBM is a name, it's another name, it's a synonym of computers before its acquisition. Now here. Now look at the performance before the deal. Now here. Now this is IBM. Yeah, IBM at that time is number 3, and Lenovo is number 9. Yes. Now this is the rank before the deal. Now here, look at the IBM. Perhaps you're wondering why IBM wanted to sell its PC sector to a Chinese company. Now look at here, and actually in PC unit it occupies very small revenue share. It's about 6%. Yeah, it's about 6% at that time out of the total revenues. Also, from 1999 to 2004, the computer market went down for this company. Okay, now after the deal, now Lenovo IBM becomes number 3. Yes, and now this is revenue. Now this is the new revenue after the deal. Okay, let's come to some terms. Yes, PC, with this deal, Lenovo took over IBM PC business, including manufacturing and research and development. Yes, the two things. But IBM continued to have voice in the PC business, and Lenovo moved its headquarters to New York. and later to North Carolina. So here, headquarters is here in the United States. But of course, another headquarters in China. Now here, and according to its president, and this takeover speed up the company's global expansion by 10 to 12, 20 years. Now, I think with this deal, Haier wanted to do something similar. That is why it wanted to acquire Maytag in 2005. Yes. Now, okay, but Haier failed in his acquisition deal, but Lenovo succeed. Now, one reason is that, and largely because the U.S. partners, two private equity investors, got involved in the deal. So I think perhaps IBM, just have confidence in American investors rather than Chinese investors alone. So this. This might be an important factor for the success of this deal. Now here, people are still wondering who owns Lenovo. Yes, now look at this one. Now here, in Chinese government, 33%. Of course, this is holding. And now this is the Hong Kong stockholders. 28. IBM 13%. Which is no, the percentage should be changed now. I mean, private investors. So two U.S. private equity firms, just 10%, and still, employees of Lenovo has 10%. Have 10% of the shares of the company. Now look at organization chart, and this is the chair of the board is still Yang Yuanqing, is Chinese, and CEO is American from the original IBM PC department. Is senior vice president, and now here, look at here now, but six Chinese, 6 Americans. Yes, but however, now this position, I think, after half a year, another person, replaced him. Now, according to Lenovo, now Stephen Ward is good in technology, but the new CEO is just good for marketing. Now, the company needs a person who's better in marketing rather than perhaps technology. Now, that is their explanation for the change in person. Now here, and now look at the update. Still, the best-selling computer in China, 37 market share. Now, Olympic sponsor 2008. But here, this is a good thing. Fortune 500. Now, Lenovo is $499. Yes, so you love, but it's okay. Yes, it's okay. Now look at the new market share, international PC market share. Lenovo becomes number 4 rather than number 3 because this Taiwan computer maker acquired Gateway, then jumped to number 3. Yes. Okay, stock performance. Not good. Not good. Yes. So now this is in Hong Kong stock exchange. Okay, let's come to the update. So third quarter financial report, not just now. Shipment declines 5%, and 7% decline in China's PC market. Now, I think this is perhaps not fault of the company. It's because of the global situation. Now, fourth quarter loss again, so decreased by 48%. So So what did you do? Now, okay. Oh, sorry. This should be with the other one. Now, this stock performance in Hong Kong compared to the basic market trend. So Lenovo does not perform as well as the general trend. Now here, Now, in 2006 and 2007, they cut jobs. And recently, they cut another cut, 2,500, so 11% of global force. Now here, let's come to is personnel exchange. So Liu Chuanzhi, the original founder of the group, came back to become a company chairman. Yes, so here. And Yang Yuanqing, the original CEO, replaced that American CEO and become CEO again. Now, actually, Yang Yuanqing, when the deal took place, is just the chair of the board. Now it returned to the office as CEO to replace American one. So the situation to this company is really, really serious. Yes. Okay. As a conclusion from the perspective of the companies. And Chinese companies actually utilize these strategies to establish overseas production bases as higher. Yes, make global mergers acquisition. I think this is the latest trend for the Chinese companies to go global. And building up global brand names, so building. So that is what Haier is doing. Building global brands are also just use international brands, ready international brands, just as what Lenovo did with IBM. Yes, but the question is, what kind of brands Chinese companies are willing to use? Now, TCL, another home appliance giant in China, just acquire secondary brands, but failed totally. Yes, in Europe. And now this is another one, overseas capital from stock market and employ the international people. Now this is 6 operations. Now let's come now here. I just add these things on because in the situation like this, people are just curious how China should do with the capital they have in hand. Okay, so here from the government or national perspective, going global is a national policy. Labor costs are rising in China, so people just predict it will be rising by 30 to 50%, and so a lot of international companies just withdraw from Chinese market and establish manufacturer bases in cheaper markets such as Vietnam, Malaysia, those things. But still, so Chinese companies now invested this kind of money last year. I mean, the first 2 quarters in 2000 and 2008, including 66 billion in non-financial situations. Perhaps if you if you care about Chinese economic situation, you might know that Chinese financial institutions buy a lot of stocks of American or international financial situations. So Blackstone, Barclays, they spend a lot of money to buy financial shares. But now here, now compared to 2007, it's 229% increase. So it's a large jump. So now here, China still compared to, I know the situation, the economic situation is bad throughout the whole market, but China comparatively is still relatively strong. So GDP now is number 3, and number 2 foreign trade after Germany, and it's high saving rate, and largest foreign reserve across compared to all the countries. And the important thing is the government support to those companies who are willing to willing to go global. Now the purpose for the Chinese government is just expand more market shares in emerging markets and developed economies. Now they want to acquire raw materials and energy resources to sustain the development of the whole entire economy. And now, okay. Now here, in the situation like this, actually it's a good opportunity for the Chinese companies to buy shares in the global market, because assets now the global properties become cheap. Yes, now the foreign companies, Western companies just need money to stimulate, they just need cash. And according to the Chinese companies, also the government has the money, has the cash. Yeah, so how to allocate the cash, whether to buy American bonds or just use the money to buy, the shares of Western companies. And also with this, political barriers we may be lifted on the Western market. We don't know, just prediction. And now here, just now as said, Chinese companies bought a lot of shares, international, just financial shares. Now this is the loss reported a few days ago. So Ping An Insurance lost 2.3 billion. So this one, 1.7, big loss. So China itself suffered a lot in the economic financial crisis. And so the government tries to stop a little bit, especially in terms of financial investment. And now, okay, this is the news a couple of days ago. The Ministry of Commerce recently announced just asked Chinese company to apply for approval if investing $100 million more overseas. So we just predict, the pace of going global may slow down this year, but I don't know, perhaps next year will pick up again. And now here, let's quote what this person said. So cash is king in this situation. China has a lot of cash, and the whole world is for sale at a discount. Yes. Now here, according to this person, China should wait a few more months and then go on a shopping spree to secure what it needs at a superior discount. So this is just quotation from expert. Okay, I don't know. What time is it? I think is it too long?
Almost 1 o'clock. We have time for a few questions.
Okay.
Because you're talking about like a lot of the cheap labor is kind of moving out of China now, and it's increasing to 30 to 50% the cost of the labor there. So where is it all going now? Vietnam, and how fast is that moving? How soon are we going to see like a different China that's not really dependent on labor?
I don't know how fast they will move to other, but it's a trend. Yeah, it's a trend to go into cheaper labor market. Yes.
Now, this loss of the labor market, is that leading to people like leaving the cities and trying to find different jobs, or are people staying in the cities and being unemployed? Is there like a labor shift there?
Yeah. Okay. Migration, you mean? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In today's market, there are a lot of manufacturers just cut their their production quotas, and in this kind of situation, did you mean that? So migrant, American.
Is there a lot of people who've come to the cities from like the agricultural side trying to get jobs now? As these jobs are leaving, are they like trying to return back, or are they staying in the cities? Because that can cause.
No, I think it depends on the trend of the global market. If the economy comes back, then of course there's a large better production, then labor may be needed and come back. Yes.
You say that obviously the Chinese is not performing as well in American markets. What about like European markets or maybe some other global?
I don't know, but just now I said TCL bought some European brands. Yeah, and just the brands carried by Radio Shack before, but it's down. It's totally lost. Yeah. I don't know about European market, but I don't think, I don't think it should be better than higher here in the United States.
Does China want to maintain their kind of status as cheap labor, or do they want to move on from that? Because if that's the case, they just kind of need to lower the currency a little bit. And
I don't think the government can control about this. Of course, they just wanted to sustain their development, both cheap labor as well as going up global. I don't think the government can do a lot of things about this.
As the government develops and people have higher standards and need for money, of course the jobs are going to go to places that doesn't require so much money for, they just don't have they have lower standards down south. So I think the currency has a huge impact on that, how the China government controls their currency. So foreign markets, when they try to pay their workers with the high price of the Chinese yuan, and that's what the Chinese workers want to get paid in.
Yeah, so if the currency is going down, so you mean depreciation or appreciation?
Well, the value of the Chinese currency is very expensive. And I think that's kind of what's making it expensive for the foreign markets to afford Chinese labor. So, but it's the government that decides how much the currency is going to be. So that's going to lead to jobs leaving the country.
Yeah, I actually, sorry, I cannot answer this such a kind of macro, question. Yes, sorry, yeah. So, but now here with our class, we found somebody who doing now here back to our class. We found somebody who doing currency report. Let's see how the trend will be.
It seems to me that question actually is very essential. If you look at the fundamental difference between capitalism and socialism, socialism is a really issue of ownership. Really is ownership. China has openly professed that they're carrying out a strategy of socialist market economy.
Yes, right.
Which means the government owns most of the companies, and they are running those companies as in a free market internationally, which gives them, of course, tremendous advantages. For example, one of the issues is the currency. Chinese currency, as we know, is not reconvertible internationally. So it's a policy decided by the Politburo. And then they can decide that currency to their own advantage. So that seems to me there is kind of a disconnect between how the Chinese operate and the overseas. And I think that seems to be the problem that a lot of people. A lot of people tend to forget. You cannot really forget that fact. So we have to deal with that. I wonder if you think the current economic downturn will force us to readjust many of the policies, financial policies, in New York City, in Washington, D.C., a lot of places. One of the challenges, I think, is to deal with an entity like China, because there are a lot of policies related to that, currency and also trade, also WTO compliance, many of the issues. Do you think, is there such demand with the new administration in Washington, D.C., for China to get involved in some of the policy changes?
I actually don't think so. No, I think Wen Jiabao is very proud that they have two strong hands. One is a hand that they can control. Another is a market economy. So I think in this kind of situation, the government wants to strengthen this hand rather than weaken. I think so. I don't know. I
suspect you're right.
They just want to strengthen this one. Okay. Okay. So.
Let's see. We have time for one more question. One more question.
What time is it?
Here.
Are Chinese companies going towards a more service-oriented operations-wise, product-oriented services? Because I know, like India, they do a lot of services. That's sort of the competitor.
Yes.
Is China going towards that sort of business?
I think that's another national policy. Yes, they just want to develop a service industry. Rather than focus only on manufacturers. This is another one. The Chinese service industry is not well developed. But this is one thing. I don't think Chinese consumers and believe more in services. This is you just open your mouth, give some advice, then you charge a lot of money. So I think so it's a kind of education. It's a kind of market education. But that is another national policy.
I think also there's some kind of you heard the word Orientalism, right? In China, consumer has the Occidentalism. They have a lot of belief in brand that's not Chinese. No matter how lousy maybe the foreign product might be, but they think it's not Chinese. It's from overseas, it's young, and they have that kind of psychology. I think it's gradually changing now. But I think right now, Professor Yuan has done 4 remarkable things here. You're all awake. There are 4 reasons why you may not be awake. One is your schedule, get up too early. Secondly, what you eat, burgers, right? So, or something to do, the topic with economics, or PowerPoints. Talk about economics, talk about PowerPoints, you have the same schedule, you have the same kind of lousy food, but you're all awake. I think it testifies to the fact this is a fascinating presentation. And it didn't bore anybody. As a matter of fact, we also learned a lot about the Chinese companies from different perspectives. And I think this presentation is going to be, I learned a lot about this. When I try to talk about economics and use a PowerPoint, my student just fell asleep on math. So thank you very much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for coming. Yes, thank you.